Okay, so welcome back, guys. I actually discovered something when I was actually looking up something. I wasn't trying to. I was actually trying to figure out the name of this cave. So I thought that, well, see, all right, let me just back up the truck here. I was actually trying to find it out by going out, and Mary stopped me. But I'm gonna go over that optional dialogue here in just a minute. But pretty much, I found out something which is basically good. I mean, good news and bad news. The bad news is this item here called channeling is completely useless to us because it is for multiplayer, which means we can actually use it ourselves, which I did not cover that part of it in the guide. I did not say that when I first recorded that. I had to delete that video. Thanks to the damn thing interrupting me. Anyway, so continuing on. Um, but pretty much, anyway, you have to have other people controlling it, or you can control it yourself. Which they won't say that, but I know dang well because I've done this with two controllers. Maybe not this game particularly, but I know it can be done. So, but either way, yeah, it's completely useless. We can get rid of it. We could sell it, or I can keep it. I think I'm just gonna keep it. I might wind up selling it. I don't know, but either way, always unequip your characters if you, uh, like the temporary ones, like like the ones I showed you in the first bit of the game. I was showing you, trying to anyway. You want to unequip them. I don't even know if I did unequip that guy, and if I didn't, well, yeah, I did. Good, good. And it may sound stupid, but I would unequip even characters that may be permanent, but you don't know that. And I'm not gonna spoil it for you, which ones are permanent and which ones are not. As far as I know, without spoiling it too much, I have been only for the longest time with a couple of characters, plus another one coming up. Oops. Maybe not. Anyway, we'll see about that. But anyhow, I don't know for how long they're going to be temporary. I can't tell you that. Or, I mean, not temporary, but permanent. So you might say permanent, temporary, and yes, there is a such thing as that. It may not make sense in one sense, but that's because, well, you never know. Sometimes characters can be like that, whether they're with you for quite a while, and then all of a sudden you'll find another characters and on before you get to final permanent battle characters, and then you might find ones that are permanent, but you don't know that they're completely in-game full permanent until when you're able to get them back. And that's why some games play like a Final Fantasy game. I cannot spoil it for you, but pretty much, yeah. So anyway, yeah, I tried to. I was looking it up. I believe I said that. I don't know if I did it on this part. I had to re-record it again. Actually, I had recorded it twice. The second time, well, let's just say, unfortunately, I'm not gonna go into it, but yeah, I had to wind up deleting that part. I might have been a little bit more annoyed, per se, but nothing to worry about because I didn't do anything. Because if I did, we wouldn't be here. And plus, I wouldn't be able to be uploading the previous video as we speak. But I'm also trying to record these in succession because I may forget. I may not. I may just want to relax, and sometimes I want to go into that. Because, like, I am pretty old. I'm up there. I really am. And I don't mean to say that like, you know, but pretty much, I'm also. It's also another. It's actually tenfold. I'm doing it so I can take some time off from time to time. Um, but I will be recording only so many a day whenever I feel like it. But see, tomorrow coming up, I got quite a bit going on tomorrow. Trying to finish up a job that was going to be done today. But due to some unforeseen circumstances, somebody getting sick, um, that had to do partly with the final say. Um, and yes, they've had their shots and vaccines. That's not really what's going on here. And people think that just because you get a vaccine is going to stop you from getting sick. I laugh at that because it's true. I mean, always people assume that, oh, it'll always make you feel better and you never get sick again. That's just a doggone gimmick to get you to do it. Don't do it because of that. Do it because it needs to be done. That's what I would do it for. Why would you do it just to say, oh, well, I'll never get sick again? If you never got sick again, here's another thing. You couldn't get a job. Or, not a job, what am I thinking? You wouldn't have sick days. I'm tired, okay? Anyway. You would not have sick days, okay? Anyway. Oh, so, I mean, I don't want to talk about life too much, but I'm going to try not to make that a thing of this. But just in case my videos might disappear for a while or I forget to post a video, you'll know why. Because I'm busy. I do seem to get busy, but I try to make sure that while I can get a backlog going. But I can't promise anything. Okay? Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do some optional dialogue you don't have to do. Also, if you do just right, you can poke up in the air. One thing I forgot about this battle thing. But anyway, so back to what we were going to do. You don't have to do this. This is not, I mean, I don't know if you'll have another chance at this or not, but, you know, I mean, you don't get very often to do this. It says, Stan, you're going, Stan, you're going the wrong way. That leads to the snow mountain. But anyway, so today we're gonna reach up there as soon as we get through this battle. And yeah, stabbing emotions are pretty good too. It just depends on how much it is. It's completely random what they do for attacks, but it still can get higher the stronger you are. Okay. And pretty much, yeah. It might be a little bit annoying, but not as half as annoying as fighting enemies that like give you 6 or 2. you run into that. And that's annoying because it just isn't enough to make it worthwhile fighting. And that's the reason why I turn that all on for the whole, you know, do not encounter. You can't hardly tell, but that's a door. And I could have sworn there was dialogue here, but never mind. Okay, so this is for the second half of this, even though it's going up instead of down. It's like you gotta go up to go down. Some places you do, I don't know. I don't know how many games actually do the whole stabbing motion like this, but apparently in the new game of Tales there is that. So you got Elhelm. Now, and the guy did say something about buying equipment and whatnot. I'm just gonna tell you this right now. If you're following me and done what I've gotten, you don't have to worry about that. I mean, if you really wanted to do that, you should have just used a cheat code. Because really, there's so much to buy, and right now we don't need to worry about it at the moment, but we will as soon as we get the right amount of gold and everything. And believe me, there's a way to do it. We will. Yeah. Okay, so that's where we need to go. First, let's get into a battle. There's gonna be more battles in there anyway. Alright. I don't know if it makes a difference or not in terms of if you never equip them or not. Certain characters, like in other words, if it'll make them go away and find new characters. But I find that the characters that's going to be coming up that I'm going to tell you more about, which is going to be shortly, is you know, the ones I find that I have just had to put equipment and stuff like that on them. And yeah, I did cheat to get them there, but I didn't fully cheat. I didn't have like unlimited health and all that junk. I mean, I could have done that, but no. As a matter of fact, I did kind of grind a bit. Didn't have much choice. Got into an annoying battle after another. But either way, so let's see here. Yeah. So, leather helm. A helm made from leather covers the head area only. Apparently, the defense goes up by 4. I don't think. Yeah. No, she can't equip it. There's also something else I want to go over while I'm here. The status screen. This is the only time you can see this. I mean, you can obviously do it any time of the game as long as you're in the menu, which is done up by the triangle button. In other words, once you tap that on your screen or hit it on your controller, you can bring it up there, and you click on status by using the circle button. And anyway, this tells you Stan Alaron, Sardian, Diamless. Basically, it's referring to what type of sword he has and whether or not he's a Saurian, I guess. It tells you all the basic stats. I've never really noticed that before. I don't think it ever, or when the first time I actually played, it never actually showed to me next being 1/114 or anything like that. I only found it on the other screen. But either way, yeah, as well as the weapon, the armor, shield, we'll have more chance to get more equipment as the game goes on. But I find it useful to buy up certain items, and the reason for that, because of, well, I wouldn't recommend buying too many, but about like five, no, up to six. That way, in case you get more party members, because you never know. And then if you don't get them, certain ones, you can always sell off a few and just bring back a lot of gold, as long as you keep at least one of that particular item until you can go back and get that other item, unless it's in there. Look at all that. That's amazing. And apparently you can change the name. I don't know if that's possible for all games, but there is a Tales of Destiny 2. I have not seen it 3. There might be on PlayStation 2. I wouldn't know. I can't get PlayStation 2 to come up. So, I have never had success with that on PC or on this. So, in essence, basically, we have gold 673. I mean, I think, isn't that enough? Not really. We need at least 1,000 or more to get what we need. I mean, I guess it would work for most of the things we can pick up in town, but we can't go back right now anyway, even if we wanted to. But it's okay. Especially when you have experience on your hands. And that's why I'm an experienced veteran gamer. I have played games. I haven't played this game particularly. I mean, you know, can't say I haven't actually started it. Got a little further, but we will be nearing the point where I actually stopped before I started over. And I was going to start over anyway. Because I missed a lot of stuff anyway. But, wow. So, what we're going to do at this point, I think that's another place. And I'm going to tell you more about the next area, which is our destination. Yeah, there you go. There's the stat point. Anyway, that's completely random. But yeah, pretty much in the next episode, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, it's good to get a little bit of EXP battling in while we can. I'm not looking to do it right now. Yeah, apparently you can get a double kill. I don't know if we can get like combos. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and go over the skills on the next episode. What new one do we got anyway? I'm gonna go save it. Oh, there we go. Now, I don't want to spoil anything for you, but lens will come in pretty handy, but you gotta have enough. So before we save, we're gonna go ahead and use our green bottles, our green gels up. We're gonna go ahead and you're gonna want to go ahead and save anyway because we're gonna. We got a bottle coming up that's gonna be. We're gonna heal up, and somehow power just went out. Anyway, let's go ahead and save here. Yeah. I'm doing that now since I got a successful session. I do that only if things that go through. I try to save state before I make, that way I don't have to worry back on, Anyway, later.